Hi everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into a report from TMC, the metals company, and you won't believe the deal they just made. It sounds like they sold a bunch of shares and now someone gets to sit in on their board meetings like a fly on the wall. This is the kind of stuff that makes you go, This report is about TMC, the metals company making a deal to sell shares and warrants to Korea Zinc company. It's basically like selling a piece of your company to get a big chunk of money. Let's find out what's going on. If you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss this and many other deals. This is a Form 8K, which is a report companies file to announce big news, and this one is dated June 16, 2025. It's like a company shouting from the rooftops about something important that happened. The company we're talking about is TMC, the Metals Company Inc. They're based in British Columbia, Canada. It sounds like they're in the business of metals, probably digging them up or something similar. Okay, so the big news here is under item 1.01, which is about entering into a material definitive agreement. In plain English, that means they made a really important deal. TMC is entering into a securities purchase agreement, which is like a contract. They are making this contract with Korea Zinc Company Limited. The company is selling about 19.6 million shares of their stock to Korea Zinc. And to get the Korean company excited, they are also including some extra warrants. Scroll warrant to purchase QUP to an aggregate of 6,868,180 T. Coupons that allow Korea Zinc to buy almost 7 million more shares in the future. This is all happening at a price of $4.34, $74, $104 fines per share, which brings them about $85 million. Scroll initial exercise price of $7 ek TAPA. Share Scroll Korea Zinc is buying both shares and warrants. The warrant lets them buy more shares in the future at $7 euros each, but only for Dolly for Korea Zinc is forced to use their warrants. TMC is basically betting that it can force Korea Zinc to buy those shares in the near future and get even more capital. Scroll proposed offering tab to such amount of securities to maintain its percentage ownership. Scroll. That's not all. Korea Zinc gets the right to buy enough shares in the future to keep their percentage of ownership the same. It's like saying, we'll let you keep your slice of the pie no matter how big we make it. Interestingly enough, Korea's right expires in 2030 or before if they sell the shares they just bought, or if they decide not to use the shares given in any future offering. Korea Zinc also gets to send someone to watch TMC's board meetings. They don't get to vote, but they get to hear everything and provide input. It's like having a silent partner in the room. The two companies want to grow closer together since Korea Zinc wants to work with the TMC USA subsidiary. They especially want to work together in processing metals in the United States. This deal is supposed to be finalized on June 26, 2025, but there are some hoops they need to jump through first. The deal might fall apart altogether if it doesn't close by July 1, 2025. The shares and warrants are being sold in a way that avoids needing to register with the Securities and Exchange Commission. It's like using a loophole to keep things private. Scroll the quarter ending June 30 RLC, a 25 scroll. The company plans to release the full details in their next quarterly report, which comes out at the end of June. It's like saying, we'll give you the whole story later. Now we get to the part about Regulation FD disclosure. This is related to a press release that TMC put out on June 16, 2025. The basic idea is that if a company shares information with certain people like analysts, they need to share it with everyone. The goal is to make sure everyone has the same information at the same time. Finally, we see a list of exhibits, including the press release about the deal. It's like the company saying, here's the proof. So what does all this mean? Well, on one hand, TMC is getting a big pile of cash, $85.2 million. That's a lot of money that they can use to grow their business and pursue their plans to extract metals for use in electric car batteries. Sodal, on the other hand, they're giving up a piece of their company and giving Korea Zinc some influence in their business. TMC appears to be strategically positioning itself in the market. The deal with Korea Zinc could provide not only financial resources, but also strategic partnerships for developing processing infrastructure, particularly in the United States. Korea Zinc's interest in processing, refining and potentially manufacturing PCAM, precursor cathode active material, capacity suggests a potential vertical integration opportunity for TMC. Some risks they should be aware of. They are relying on the deal closing by July 1, 2025. So any delays or failure to meet the closing conditions could negatively impact their plans. Also, granting Korea Zinc the right to maintain its percentage ownership in future offerings could dilute the ownership of existing shareholders, which is obviously not liked by shareholders. Alright, that's our breakdown of TMC's latest deal. The Chief Financial Officer Craig Shesky signed off on this document, as they should. What's your take on this deal between TMC and Korea Zinc? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to get the Discord, link below in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.